And tonight, the FBI had to have a new lead or a new clue to prompt the renewed search this week for missing Bardstown mom Crystal Rogers.
That from a retired federal agent tonight who's also an expert in federal search warrants.
I would tell you that they're not going to spend 3 days out there and deploy the equipment and the personnel if they don't have a reasonable belief that they're going to find something out there.
Attorney David Byer was a special agent in the FBI for 26 years. He has not worked on the Rogers case, but part of his job as chief division counsel was to review search warrant affidavits or requests for search warrant. It's the first step, he says, in a 3-step process to get agents out in the field in the way that we've seen this week in Bardstown. Then an assistant U.S. attorney and a federal magistrate judge would also have to approve. And he says that means when it's cleared all 3 of those steps, that agents had to have some nugget of new information or clue to lead back to the Houck family farm. It's at least the 3rd search at this scene since Crystal Rogers, a mother of 5, disappeared in July of 2015.
It's more difficult as time goes on, but again, technology these days is amazing, and the FBI has some incredible technology to do searches and develop evidence, and our lab at Quantico, Virginia, is amazing in being able to take evidence that's been underground for a while and develop DNA or other evidence to support a case. So they wouldn't be out there if they don't think that they can find something valuable to solving this case.
The FBI has cadaver dogs, digging equipment, and UTVs at the Nelson County scene today. The farm owned by the family of Brooks Houck, the father of Rogers' youngest child, boyfriend at the time she disappeared, and the only suspect ever named in this case. He has never been arrested or charged. Rogers was reported missing by her mother back on July 5th of 2015. Her car was found abandoned with a flat tire on the Bluegrass Parkway with her keys, wallet, and purse all still inside of it. Earlier this week, Sherry Ballard provided some context about why the search for her daughter has come back to this farm so many times.
My daughter was always at that farm. They would go over there and take her little boy and the other kids, and they would roast marshmallows and hot dogs and stuff on that farm. That Brooks said that's the last place that they went. I don't even know for sure if my daughter made it to that farm, honestly.
There is a reward and a website dedicated to tips on this case. You see it there on your screen. We've also placed it with this story on WDRB.com. Now, the FBI originally planned to wrap up their search today. We are now told they will be back at it and out there again tomorrow.